Hey guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to do a disc golf in the bag video. Try and keep it short and sweet, but hit the main points. So let's start from my bag. I'm using the Dynamic Disc Commander bag. It's the gray on black blend. On the side here, I got a towel. It's pretty dirty now, but just a nice Dynamic Disc towel. In this pocket here, I have some papers. This is where I keep my pens and pencils and score books, scorecards. Here's a water pouch. In the front pocket here, I'll normally keep my phone on the right here and my wallet on the left here, and then I have two minis. This is my main mini. It's an MVP. And then here's another Innova. On the side here, I've got this nice big pocket. This is where I keep a golden retriever. This is what I use at my local course to get my discs out of the water. Really useful. Comes in handy. Alright, now let's move on to the discs. Oh, and my strap here, I just have the standard strap on it. Sometime in the near future I'm going to get backpack straps for it. But I just recently switched over from a Prodigy bag, so working on getting straps for the Dynamic Discs. Alright, now for my putters, my two main putters. These are brand new. I got two daggers, 174 gram. I believe these are max weight for this type of putter. Dave Feldberg approved, a lot of 264. I'm a spin putter, so I like the deep rim on it. Has a lot of float on it. Fits right in the hand here. Every time I have a clean release. And I love the fact that this Dynamic Disc bag, the pouch fits two putters, because when I putt, I like to hold one in my left hand while I'm putting with the right one, just to mimic how I practice. Then I have one more brand new. Well, this actually isn't a new one, but here's my driving dagger. Actually, I have two putters that I use off the tee. Here I have a G-Star Aviator driver, Innova. I'll use these putters for low ceiling, any shot under, say, 200 feet from the tee. Then I have, go on to my mid-ranges. I have this Innova Stingray. This is really old, really beat in, nice and flippy. I can throw it, I can release it here, it'll flip out for me and finish far to the right, or from behind a tree. I'll use it for a forehand Anheuser, something like that. And then my two, pretty much my bread and butter. I'll use this on any hole, practically under about 300 feet. Is the Innova Champion Panthers. I carry two of them. This one's a little more beat in. I can throw it on a hyzer, flip up, it'll go straight and finish straight. Little newer one, has a nice dome, you can hear it pop. That generally means it's a little more overstable, and that's exactly what it does. I can release it on a hyzer, it'll hold the line, and at the end it'll flip up a little and land flat. Pretty much what I use about 70% of the time on short courses. Then here I have a G-Star Rock 3. Oh, let me get the weights for these. Aviator driver 170, dagger, like I said, 174. Stingray's 170. These two Panthers are both 172s. And then I have this G-Star Rock 3. This is 171. I like this on short little hyzers with a low ceiling. This holds the line really well. I used to have a Champion Rock 3, the Paul McBeth series. And I just like the grip of this G-Star better. Feels better in the hand. I can get a better grip. Get a nice rip on it. So I like that. Then what pretty much every Innova player carries, I have one KC Pro Rock. I only carry one. I don't need to carry multiple because this is fairly new, not yet beat in, so it'll hold a nice line. I can get this to about 250, 300 feet. If I get a good rip on it. And most of the pros carry rocks that are beat in, but I have other discs, like this Panther here. It kind of flies like a really beat in DX rock or something like that. So, and this is max weight, 175, or excuse me, 176. Now onto my fairway drivers. I carry 5 fairway drivers, or excuse me, 6, and that's just because I'm in like an experimental stage, kind of trying out different brands, trying to not limit myself to only Innova. So, and I organize all my discs in my bag from understable to stable. So here I have a Latitude 64 Optoline. This is a diamond, really beat in. I use this for hyzer flips. Release it here, it'll come up, finish to the right. This is just if I need to throw a similar line to the Sting right here, but it's a little bit longer. So then I have a newer diamond. Oh, and this is, I'm not a big roller guy, but if occasionally I need to throw a roller, this will be the disc that I do it on. Then I have a little bit more stable diamond. I can release it like this, it'll flip up and finish just barely to the right. Then I have a Latitude 64 Jade and the Optoline also. This is nice, it'll hold the line very well. I can throw it on a hyzer, it'll hold the line. At the very end it'll finish and flatten out. Then next, my really overstable fairway drivers, I have a Millennium LS Polaris. This is max weight, 175. This is really overstable. I like this for long hyzer lines, and this is pretty much my go-to headwind driver. I know it's not going to flip up or turn over. So next I have a G-Star T-Bird. This is fairly new, so I'm just breaking it in. This is max weight. I really like the feel of these new T-Birds. I had an old Champion T-Bird that beat in a little bit quicker than these Star and G-Star plastics. And just like I have 2 other G-Star discs, fairly new in the lineup, but I'm really liking the grip on them. So next, I have a MVP fairway driver. This is the Switch. This is 170. I like this for if I need to do any short forehands. I can get a big flex shot out of this. Release it here, flip up, turn a little bit, and come back hard with a nice fade at the end. Onto my distance drivers, again from understable to stable. First, I have a really beat-in Blizzard Wraith, and it took me, I'd say, like 4 months to get this really broken in to fly the way that I want it. I can release it straight, and it'll just barely turn, and it'll finish straight at the end. So this is probably my go-to distance driver, anything over 350 and up. So next, Star Valkyrie. This is a fairly old one, pretty beat in, a few scuffs, a lot of wear on this one. This is 169. Valkyrie used to be my go-to distance driver, but I was just finding that I overpowered it a little too much and it would flip over. So I got this nice one. It's pretty domey, pretty overstable, but I can release it on the hyzer, have it flip up, and then still finish left. Next, I have a Innova Blizzard Champion crate. This Wraith is also a Blizzard Champion. This is 160. So I like this for long, straight, with a big fade at the end. I'll use this for tunnel shots, anything like that, that I need to finish hard left, that this Wraith won't do. So, the last disc in the bag, which I'm really liking, is this MVP Inertia. This is 165. I like this for long forehands. It's pretty overstable, still haven't broken it in, so long forehands, anything over about 300, 350, I'll use this. I I can put it on a nice hyzer line. I can put it on real high hyzer if I need to go over some